So welcome back to Changzhou. Second day of competition. First round matches all day today, as indeed there was yesterday. Top half of the draw was played yesterday across all 5 disciplines. And so it's the bottom half of the draw of the first round matches being played today. So after the reigning world champion, Pusala Venkata Sindhu safely through against the former Olympic champion Li Shuirui, we turn our attention to women's doubles. And it is the defending champions here at the China Open and the reigning Olympic champions Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi up against Li Wenmei and Zheng Yu from China. Well, we can see that Frugor and Tuason safely through against Lefel and Tron of France. 2 straight games there. This obviously the bottom section of the draw because it's the number 2 seeds that are involved, always at the bottom of the draw. Poli and Rahayu, the number 5 seeds, recent bronze medalists at the World Championships. That was their 2nd bronze medal for the Indonesian pair. So 3 courts in action here, as you can see. Should mention that sadly we lost one of the seeded pairs before the tournament got underway, and that was Tanaka and Yonimoto, the number 8 seeds. Yonimoto had a horrendous ankle injury at the World Championships, and I think will be out for some considerable time. So Morten and I and all badminton fans wish her well and hope to see her back on court as soon as possible. Well, I can tell you this will be the 3rd meeting between these 2 pairs. The previous 2, it has been the Japanese pair, the reigning Olympic champions, the defending champions here, who won both previous occasions. There we are, that confirms what I was telling you. Last time they met was in the quarterfinal of the Fuzhou China Open 750 event at the end of last year. 2 straight games, 42 minutes for that.
Serve, receive. Serve, receive. You'll receive.
Yep, they often, the Japanese pairs often say they will receive, but I understand it that the Chinese pair won the toss and chose ends. Ends. There we go. Thank you, Morten.
Agree with you on that.
Well, she can't believe it. Li Wenmei, that they've not only chosen ends, but get to serve as well. And what we will see imminently is that this lady, Zheng Yu, is one of very few players in world badminton to serve with the forehand serve. Currently enjoying their 6th week in total as world number 13s. Zheng Yu, 23 years of age, born in Shandong province, coastal province on the east coast of China. Quite a tall player, as you can see, 175, that's 5'9". Making their first appearance at this event as a combination. Li Wenmei is 19 years of age, born in Hubei province. And she is down as a little taller than her partner, 5'10". Reached the final of the Thailand Masters Super 300 event at the beginning of the year, did the pair from China. As we look at Ayaka Takahashi, 29 years of age now, born in Kashihara City in Nara Prefecture, in southern Honshu, the main island of Honshu. Have been world number 1s, a total of 127 weeks across 4 different spells as world number 1s, but as you can see, currently number 3. And they're making their 5th appearance in Changzhou. Won the title here last year, beating the world champions, Matsumoto and Nagahara, in the final. Misaki Matsutomo is 27 years of age, so a little bit younger than her partner, born in Tokushima. And they've been in 4 finals this year from 13 tournaments played. There's the Japanese coaching bench. Won the Indonesian Masters Super 500. That was their 2nd consecutive Indonesian Masters. Cody Leach, our umpire for this one. And our service judge, Stéphane Vernet of France. So the Chinese youngsters are a pair that can always bring surprises. They've beaten the likes of Liu So-hee and Shin Sung-chan. In fact, they've beaten them twice. Beaten Polly and Rahayu, as I was telling you, recent bronze medalists at the World Championships. Former world number ones, former world champions, Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan. And beaten Fukushima and Hiroto as well, for good measure. There's Tao Jiaming, their coach.
Umpire Satyawan Maharu from Mauritius. Service judge Mai Lang Min from Vietnam.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ayaka Takahashi, Misaki Matsumoto, Japan. And on my left, Zheng Yu Li Wenmai, China. Li Wenmai to serve to Ayaka Takahashi. Come on. Play.
So the defending champions and reigning Olympic champions nearest to us, Matsutomo and Takahashi. Morton haven't given the big build-up for Li Wenmei and Zheng Yu. They are a pair that can beat a lot of big-name pairs, but they haven't really had the big win in a tournament. They haven't backed it up round after round as yet.
They have not been able to string more wins together in a tournament. They have these one-offs, and that's a very, normal sign of young players. So I of course expect it to happen eventually one day, and it will be interesting to see how they will do in this tournament. I think we have a long match in weight here.
I think you might be right.
So so let's see how it goes. I know that we always look at the Japanese pair as the reigning Olympic champions, but in fairness, that was 3 years ago. That was in 2016 when they won, and lots of things has happened since then. And now they are down to number 3 on the world ranking, and I don't think personally that Takahashi is playing as well as she did, let's say, 3 years ago.
Interesting. Not only number 3 in the world, they're number 3 in Japan.
Yeah.
Which means that they wouldn't get to qualify
as it stands.
As it stands for the Olympic Games. That's a lovely change of pace from Zheng Yu.
Service over. 1, 2.
Yeah, it's an immense battle between the 3 pairs from Japan who will qualify for the Olympics.
3, 1.
And we were talking a little earlier, weren't we, with the men's doubles match with Astrup and Rasmussen, how you believe it's playing on their minds who's going to qualify for the Olympics. And I think the pressure on the top 3 Japanese pairs and the self-imposed pressure, not from their coaches, because of their desire to qualify.
4, 1.
Home soil, of course, for all Japanese players next year at the Olympics. It is playing, it's a heavy weight on the shoulders, isn't it?
It is, because it's a very, very tricky situation. As we discussed on a few occasions, they have the world champions, 1 pair. They have the world number 1 pair. And they have the Olympic champions, that's another pair. So they have 3 different pairs having these titles to them. And knowing Park Ju-bong as the head coach of Japan Badminton, I think he would let the pairs that ends up 1 and 2 on the list qualify and play. So even should Matsutomo and Takahashi come up as number 3, but being defending champions, I don't think they will be allowed to play. That's a personal...
It's fascinating, Morten, because I know that Steen has said something completely different. In his mind, he thinks the Japanese coaching staff will go for the 2 pairs that can deliver in pressure situations, because there will be huge pressure at the Tokyo Olympics.
Yes.
So it's who knows what's going to happen. That's just made it even more intriguing that the 2 most knowledgeable people, in my opinion, on world badminton, you and Steen, have conflicting ideas of how it will go. If one pair could really establish themselves as the number 1 pair, then, and that's why there's pressure, because they want to try and defend their title. They want to really...
Of course they want to do that.
Of course they'd want to do that.
The interesting part is, will they be allowed to do it?
Yeah.
They have to play, they have to get up into the top 2, then I think that's...
3-6.
That little discussions is irrelevant.
Yeah.
If they end up as number 3, that's when the discussion comes.
Yeah. Always gone long.
4-6.
Before we leave this conversation and move on, because I'm wanting to get involved in this match. That's her second service error.
7.
It's worth thinking back to London 2012. The player we've just watched in the women's singles, Li Shuirei, did not qualify by right for the Olympic Games. She was the 4th women's singles player from China, 4th on the world ranking. And she was selected in front of Wang Shexian, and she ended up winning the gold medal.
Yeah, but you have to listen to what I'm saying, that knowing head coach Park Ju-bong.
I am listening to what you're saying. I am listening to what you're saying.
I just want to read it.
I just want to make the point that it doesn't always go like that.
No. It doesn't.
No.
We've seen a number of occasions where other ways have been chosen, but what I'm saying is, knowing Park Ju-bong, chances are. But it remains to be seen.
They've done well, back level. 5 of the last 6 points. From Zheng Yu.
8-7.
Oh, that's fierce defense from Li Wenmei.
It's a good rally. It's got to be the longest so far, surely. This is fabulous. Yeah. Very, very good rally.
And it was very nice to see that Takahashi was actually trying to make a difference here from the back. Look at the angles, the 2 smashes she was playing, first to one side and then to the other side. She was not going safely down the center. That was good to see. Oh, that is nice by...
Service over.
Oh, fantastic shot by
9.
Matsutomo there. Look at this one. This one here, how she's able to direct it towards the sideline. That was really nice.
Service over. 10, 9.
Good serve. Wow, that's extraordinary. From 2-6 down to go to the mid-game interval. 11-9 up. Suddenly, they started to counter-attack and be far, far more aggressive within the rallies.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach. Eleven, 9. Play. Service over. 10, 11.
Do you think I was right in my analysis there, Morton, of why it suddenly changed, that the Chinese pair started to be far more aggressive in defensive play?
Yes, they were far more productive in their counter-attacking situations, and
Yeah.
that's what counts when they, you know, you have these long rallies, and it's all about the change from a defensive situation into an attacking situation. That's what matters.
Yeah.
You can maybe lift it mindlessly and then you see what happens, but if you can play good counter-attacking
11,
shots, then
12.
that's where you can create the difference.
Wow. It's a powerful attack when they are attacking, isn't it?
I made notice of Cheng Yu a few years ago, and I think she was rewarded with her very fine standard by being selected for the Uber Cup team in Thailand in 2018.
Yeah.
And she did not get selected as a pair, but she got selected as a single doubles player.
Service over. 12, 13.
Maybe not explained well when I said singles doubles player, but
No. As a spare doubles player, so she wasn't selected as a pair.
Exactly.
She was selected as an individual. I understood completely, Morton.
Good.
No worries. Yeah, and that's why. Rallies like that.
Yeah. The Olympic champions is really having a tough match on their hands here.
14, 12.
Oof. Lucky net cord on a return of serve from
13,
Matsutomo.
14.
Wow. You know, you said earlier, Morten, that you didn't think that Ayaka Takahashi was playing as well as she was when they won the Olympic gold medal in Rio.
Yeah.
I think in general that the Olympic champions haven't got the attacking power in comparison to some of the top pairs nowadays. I think the women's doubles players are hitting the shuttle harder and harder and harder, and I don't think this Japanese pair can live with that pace.
I think that's a good analysis. I agree with you that the game developed the whole time,
Yeah.
and it's becoming more and more powerful.
Yeah.
And you cannot just sit back and defend and, as I said, mindlessly lift and
Yeah.
believe that you can win. You have to go in and play creative badminton. You have to go in and try to score your points. And the two young Chinese players are definitely doing that at the moment.
They are doing it, but the thing that concerns me for this Japanese pair, and I'm a huge fan of this Japanese pair, I think they've been wonderful for the sport, but how are they going to win their points? Because their attack isn't powerful enough, and yes, it could be more varied. They want to try and get this lady involved as much as possible at the front of the court, but I don't think she's getting involved because her partner isn't smashing well enough, hard enough, or placing it well enough.
I like the last word, placing it.
Yeah.
14.
You might not have the power, but you can at least go for the placement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eighteen, 14.
Well, quite frankly, since this pair led 6-2, it's been the Chinese pair that's been dominant ever since then. Coming from that deficit.
Service over. 15, 19.
Is that her third service error?
Yeah, she's not serving very steady, in all fairness. And I think that's the reason why she's using the forehand service. Very unusual these days, but she feels possibly more safe doing that.
Game point opportunities.
Service over. 20. Game point.
把球发好就行了啊。
Oh, that was
And
going
good.
wide.
It was.
Yeah. Well played, though, Takahashi.
16, 20. Change your shuttle. Change your shuttle. Change the shuttle.
opening game to Li Wenmei and Zheng Yu against the defending champions. 21-16, the opening game. And are we going to see another upset on our hands right here, right now?
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, no doubt the defending champions need to up their game if they want any chance whatsoever of retaining their title. Lose this game and they're out.
Play.
Oh dear.
Service over. 1, love.
Well, that's 4 points that have been gifted at least from the Chinese pair in this match with service errors. Oops. Yeah, got in a bit of a muddle on her defence there.
Yeah, she's tried to play that forehand, the same one there, even though he was in the tricky situation on the backhand side. But this serve from Zheng Yu is really not that good.
Only other player I can think of that serves forehand is Siki Reddy.
Yeah, definitely.
3, 1.
Oh, does one of the Australian girls serve forehand?
Can't remember.
Mapasa?
Yeah.
Not sure about that, but I know about Siki Reddy.
Yeah. Dwala Guta used to do it.
Yeah. Interesting who they're targeting.
It is.
In their attacking play, and it's Matsutomo.
4, 1.
That was a good chance there for Zheng Yu.
2,
The
5.
one she wanted to attempt to cross court there would have been a winner. For the two
3,
Japanese players,
5.
MATSUTOMO and Takahashi, they really need to get the defense up and going. They have to try to take the edge out of the two Chinese players. At the moment, the power in their smash is still too good, and they have to try to extend the rallies if they can. And to do that, they need really strong defense. They need to take 10% out of these
4,
smashes,
5.
because at the moment the two Chinese are really scoring well when it comes to attacking play.
Short. Yeah. Yes. She got them back,
Yeah.
but she didn't get them back with interest.
6,
And you
no,
you
4.
even said in the opening game, mindless defending is not
Yeah.
going to do this.
It's not going to do the trick. No.
Yeah. So while they were defending, you said just literally a moment ago, they need to get their defences going.
Yes.
It's the counter-attack on their defences.
Yeah, it has to be defense with quality.
Yeah.
Service over. 5, 6. All. Service over. 7, 6.
I think this is a very, very important little phase in the match right now. Oh, that's a missed opportunity
Service over.
from Jin Yu.
7, all.
There's no doubt if you can withstand the pressure from Chen Yu and Li Wenmei, then they do tend to make mistakes eventually. It's either winners or mistakes. So if you can withstand that kind of pressure, chances are that the two Chinese will make a mistake.
Oh, my goodness. You see, now that rally, Morton, just exemplified what I was trying to explain earlier. The Japanese pair, the Olympic champions, had the attack. They were hitting down, but they got absolutely no advantage
8,
whatsoever.
7.
Their opponents get 2 opportunities to hit in a downward direction. The second one's a winner.
Yep, I couldn't agree with you more.
Oh, yes, that's very, very well taken.
Yeah, that's a fantastic interception there.
It wasn't just the interception, the managed to play it across court. Super play.
9, 7.
It's just long. Well, it's called long.
Lee won my
And the
challenge.
Chinese
Call
pair
out.
want to challenge that. I think there was slight hesitation from the line judge. Here we go. What does Hawkeye say?
It looks
Really
out.
long. Crikey.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Difficult to believe it was that far long.
Ready, ladies? 8-9. Play. Service over.
But I must admit, I do like what
10,
Matsutomo
8.
is trying to do. She's trying to intercept, she's trying to inject pace, she's trying to move forward, she's trying to do a lot of things. But I agree with you again that the support from partner Takahashi from the back in order for her to intercept at the net is simply not strong enough.
Yeah.
But she is trying at any given opportunity, when she is returning her services, when she's, whatever she's doing, she is trying.
Yeah. The block and moved
Yeah.
herself forward.
Exactly. One more
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Well done.
Service over. Nine, 10.
But it's first time I really see Lee when May play, you know, where I really, you know, I've never commentated on them. I've just seen them at the corner of my eye and all that.
Right.
But I must say she's got excellent technique, and the power she can inject to her shots
Yeah.
is really, really good. That one there, look
Look
at
at
that.
that. That's
Look at
amazing.
She's got such a good technique.
Exactly. And that wonderful smash means that she and her partner now have a 2-point advantage here in the second game, having already won the first.
一歩下がれば勝てない時間ある自分を取り合う2回もも取られる成功すると大体こっちがチャンスが来るから
Kamina Kajuna.
これもちょっと心かけてね
Sukuramoto. Two coaches. His World Championship bronze medal, 2007, Kuala Lumpur. I think. Man on the with the glasses on. I'll put a cup of tea on it for you, Mark.
Okay, okay.
11-9. Play.
I like that. I like confidence.
So what can the defending champions do? Can they claw their way back?
Service over. 10-11.
Oh, it's two gifted points really since the mid-game interval for the defending champions. Three gifted points. What was that you were saying about the Chinese not being consistent enough and sometimes making unforced errors?
Yeah, we've just seen 3 of them.
Yeah.
Service over. 12-all.
Yeah, well taken. Now that's what she was doing so well when they won the Olympic gold medal.
Yeah, but look at this one here. The attack from Takahashi is going across the body and is having a good angle and catching the opponent on the wrong side, and that's giving the opportunity to Matsutomo to get into it.
Yeah.
All.
Yeah, it's well worked.
3号场地即将进行的是女子双打，由来自日本的英本玄子高田左游基对阵日本的福岛游基广田彩花。
Court 3, women's doubles. Ayako Sakuramoto, Yukiko Takahara from Japan versus Yuki Fukushima, Sayaka Hiroro from Japan.
裁判员核心中国，八级裁判苏晓峰中国。
Umpire 核心 China, service judge 苏晓峰 China.
Oh, wow, it was a tight spinning net shot from Matsutomo. That could be a costly miss from Cheng Hu.
That's in, yeah.
I like the decisive call by the line judge there.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever.
Here we go, here we go. Oof, crikey, plumb on the line.
Over.
But once again here you see Matsutomo trying to play not just a lift but an attacking lift into the deep corner with some interest to it. She was very unlucky it was going out on the back line, but it almost was the winner.
Defensive shot, just long.
Service over. 16-15.
Crikey. Went up a few decibels, didn't it?
16.
You can say that.
I think they were pleased with winning that rally. But it was on an error from her opponent, but...
Now it's so important to serve a good serve here from Lee. Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, got in each other's way. Clash of rackets between the two
17,
Chinese players.
16.
Good rally. Good pace. Oh, she's missed it! Would you believe it?
Yeah, that was a big miss. Very, very lucky for the two Chinese.
Well, the pace of the rally, the quality of the rally was superb. Golden opportunity.
17 all.
And she knew as soon as she hit it, both the Japanese players sink down onto their haunches. 17 all. Good rally again. This is great pace.
Yeah, but the quality from Zheng Yu in terms of her attack is not so good. All smashes down the center except one.
It's gone long.
Service over.
Longest rally so far. And I wonder if
18,
that rally
17.
might just prove to be decisive.
Ready to play.
Looked a nervous shot to me. 2 points away from taking this second game. The defending champions. One point away from sending this to a decider.
Play.
Big serve now.
One game all.
Game. Second game.
21-18. Second game.
21-18. One game all.
Well, I wonder if their chance has gone. Will the experience of the Olympic champions see them through here in this deciding game? Well, it's one game all and everything to play for.
对不对？别把自己打得那么卡，不要去打那么累啊。有的妹子稍微少一点点，哎，有几个就不要那么去搏，不要那么去那个人家下手挡网，对吧？你真宇哥下手挡网，送球无谓的失误还要减少啊，保持连贯，你不要老想打死，就球就会合理一点。你是一直想打死，什么都想打死，有的时候打不死他，明白吗？不要去搏他的这个球啊。咱说现在打1-0或者或者稍微你两个是不是没参与3-1，没参与再来，对吧？调整好心态，接发球，你们要出门要接发球，千万记不好下来，稍微心里一定要集中。第三局开局很重要啊，一定要把开局打好。不要想来吧，现在就来，先把先把这个比分。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Final game. Love all. Play.
So as the umpire has just confirmed, third and deciding game here in this first round women's doubles encounter.
1, love.
So many of these first round matches in all 5 disciplines. We were talking earlier about 3 seeds going already in the women's singles. We've had seeds go, last year's beaten finalists in the men's doubles, they've gone. These Super 1000 events, there is no easy rounds. The quality of some of these matchups from round 1 is extraordinary.
It is, agree. Yesterday saw a few surprises as well.
Yeah.
Good smash by Takahashi here, cross court on Lee, across the body. Good start for the 2 Japanese. Twice for Matsutomo and then once for Takahashi. Really good quality shots.
Wide.
Court 2, men's singles.
1,
Wang
3.
Yuxiang from China versus Pontapong Montero from Thailand.
裁判员施蒂本，奥地利花式裁判马哈杜毛里求斯。
Umpire Klaus Schmieden from Austria. Service judge Satyawan Mahali from Mauritius.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, where was that in the opening game?
4-1.
But perhaps the 2 Chinese players as well has lost a little bit of heart. Being that close in the second game and they just slipped through the fingers.
This is what we mean when we talk about inexperience, isn't it? That,
5-1.
you know, these younger players, they get very excited on court. You've got an opportunity to win the match, beat the Olympic champions, you know, and experience tells you over time, teaches you over time. You can't be despondent about letting those chances go. You have to bounce back. You have to start right again from the beginning of the next game. And from a coach's point of view, is that something you can coach, or is that something they just have to learn?
I think a little bit of both. If you prepare players for situations like that, they cope much, much better. But of course, they also have to experience it once again in order to get it under the skin.
Yeah.
But what a start here from Matsutomo. She has really been playing well.
Yeah.
So Chen Yu and Lee really have to find their attacking ways and get back into it here in the 3rd and final game.
goodness. Caught the shuttle on a racket.
Yeah,
Clear double hit.
It was, but look at the effort here by Cheng Yu, and she really, really had a good opportunity there. She knows that was a big miss. But I think she earned it. She worked very, very hard for it.
Yeah.
Earned that opportunity.
Ball challenge here.
Misaki Matsumoto challenge called out.
First challenge of the match by the Olympic champions.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So just one challenge left.
One challenge remaining.
Line judge was correct.
Service over. 4-7. Play.
Good counter-attacking shot there by Chen Yu. Look at how she was tempting Takahashi to attack her, and then that counter-attacking shot down the line. That was cleverly played.
Service over. 8-5.
This is actually the second time that these two pairs have gone the full distance. This is only the third meeting, but the first time they met, which is in the second round of the French Open last year. Very close opening game, which the Chinese pair won, and then lost the decider to 15. Seemed to play a good flick serve and just stood where she was. Li Wenmei.
Yeah, not really proactive after that.
Seems to be hitting it harder now. Is it that she's just timing it better?
Probably it's also settling in. First match, as we've discussed so many other times, it's not easy to get the right timing on it. So yes, I think the power is better, but I also think that the placement is a lot better.
Wow, I would have been tempted to challenge that.
Me too. That's for sure.
Wow. Well, I don't think we're going to get another look at it, but the players have changed ends. 4-point advantage to the defending champions.
因为你防滑比较原来更慢，一种跟上，一防守，慢慢慢慢，全这样。你 特别逼自己，把速度加紧，一个人是追跟人对抗，两个人在抢，一个人在后面慢
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20
这
seconds.
速度冲打就不起球，就不行。
Coaches up, thank you. Return to your chairs.
这打不到那么急，侧长都打不出来。
Players. Lee, can you flip the bag? Thank you.
I think Lee Wen-mei and Cheng Yu should be a lot more forceful in the service situation when they are receiving. I think they, with the good technical abilities that both players are having, I think they can add on a lot more pressure and perhaps unsettle the service situation for the two Japanese. At the moment, they are just standing back a little bit, play the return a little bit too safe.
Okay, 11-7. Play.
Oh my goodness, that's quick. That's good play from Matsutomo. Oh my goodness, I think she changed her mind. I think she was going to leave it.
Yeah, I think she was wanting to leave it.
Yeah. Zhang Ming won the mixed doubles title here in Changzhou 2010, playing with a certain Tian Qing.
14-7.
Went on to become Olympic women's doubles champion. Oh, that was going wide. That is brilliant work from Matsutomo. That lift, Morton, she seemed to crouch down low for an age. We just saw the end of it there. Giving the shuttle as much height as she possibly could.
She's a very, very agile player.
Oh yes, that's a super smash from Lee Wen-mei.
But it's just so interesting in many ways. I think the tide has turned completely. It's the two Japanese who are in control. They are attacking. They really command the game as I see it. But when the opportunity arises, the two Chinese, they have so much power, they have so much going for them that I can't understand that they're just standing there lifting it and not trying to get into these attacking situations, because they have the power.
Yeah.
Now they're just attacking, counter-attack. Look at that. But that's a miss. That's a miss that you cannot play.
Yeah.
But they have so many things going for them, these two young Chinese players.
16-8.
was an acute angle. It was just wide.
8.
But you see, that's the sort of skill I think you've been talking about. If that hadn't been an error, if it had been 2 inches
on the right side,
that would have been a phenomenal shot.
Yes.
18-8.
Yeah, they lost heart, and that's after that second game.
10 of the last 12 points now to the defending champions.
19-8.
All looked so promising at 8-6, didn't it?
Yeah.
Not all credit to the defending champions. I mean, they really have taken this by the scruff of the neck.
They've been doing what they're best at. They've been really fighting back and show that if you want to beat us, it's going to take time, and we're going to stick to our guns. We're going to do it, make it very, very difficult for you, and that's exactly what they've done.
Game.
Convert on their first match point opportunity. 21-8 in the deciding game.
Good match.
Well, I often say it's not how you start, it's how you finish that counts.
Match won by Masaki, Matsumoto, Ayaka, Takahashi, 16-21, 21-18, 21-8.
21-8, deciding game, confirms our umpire. And I make that just a little over the hour mark. This is the final rally. Return of serve into the net from Lee Wen-mei. So 13 of the last 15 points to the defending champions, which means that they are through to the second round. Confirmation of that scoreline: 16-21, 21-18, 21-8 in the deciding game. Hour and 2 minutes in total.